first we'd like to know where you got the courage and determination to defend your ideas in such a political context in Turkey.
I call myself as a Democrat, but the Democrats are suffering in Turkey. Turkey was never a democratic country, but we knew that we were on a road to democracy. But unfortunately, in the recent years, everything is demolishing whatever we built about democracy. Our national state ideology is demolishing everything we had in the recent years. But we are struggling, but we need help. That's what I can say. And I'm not an individual. We have a party. I'm one of the founders of my party, which I'm proud of, HDP, which is a diverse party. Believers or non-believers, it doesn't matter for us. What matters is everyone, he or she has to be a Democrat, to be a member of that party. But unfortunately, we are being targeted by the nationalist forces. Only to say no to war is enough for the nationalists to jail us, unfortunately. We are suffering, but we are struggling.
Are you afraid in this context?
No, I have no right to be afraid because there are millions of people who we are responsible of. They gave votes to us, and they told us to struggle against this fascist ideology. But it is not that easy because in a democracy there are checks and balances system. If somebody does something wrong, you go to a court. But if that court belongs to that president, if the parliament belongs to that president, if the press always lies about you, if they oppress all the civil society, it is so hard for the Democrats to struggle, as you can imagine.
For you, what's the best way to make that struggle and that voice heard?
We had the social media, but Erdogan is oppressing the social media as well. Let's say he has started the Afrin operation 2 weeks ago. He detained thousands of people who said only no to war. That was enough, and that is making people silent. But we are trying to give them courage. Turkey is not Tayyip Erdogan.
We just commemorated the 11th anniversary of the death of Hank, and you made a very strong speech on the subject at the parliament to get the investigation going again. Do you think it's something that could one day be successful?
No, unfortunately, in this kind of atmosphere, you can't reach the justice. We need a fair trial. If we can get there, and for sure, it is going to change the state ideology. But unfortunately, the state is committing other crimes. So if the state is doing other crimes, we can't reach the justice for Hrant. We have to say sorry to Hrant. That is what I think, because for 11 years he has been waiting for the justice. He just asked for democracy in Turkey and asked for justice for the genocide, Armenian genocide. First, we need to care about a democratic Turkey, and only a democratic Turkey can recognize the genocide. Today, Turkey can recognize the genocide? The answer is no, because Turkey is doing another genocide. Now it is against the Kurds.
Notwithstanding the position of authorities and the Turkish government, do you think that the civil society in Turkey could be ready to recognize the genocide?
There will not be a day, okay, this day we recognize the genocide. It's a process, and that process was going on. And the more Turkey got democrat, the people were ready to recognize the genocide. I was sure that day would come, that they will call it a genocide. And it doesn't mean anything for me, I can say, as an Armenian. Sorry about telling it, but if today a genocide is going on, I have to first, if the fire is going on today, we have to first extinguish that fire. Of course we have to care about our ancestors, but first we need to extinguish today's fire. And if we can't extinguish today's fire, we will never ever face with 100 years ago genocide.
Your work as a Democrat has been recognized through your nomination for the Nobel Prize of Peace. What does that represent for you?
Yeah, prices are important, of course, but no, the biggest prize is really the, justice in Turkey, in Syria, in all over the world. There are people dying in Afrin, let's say, nowadays, every day. Afrin is a really safe haven for everyone during the civil war of Syria. And so many people went there. The population were somehow 300,000, now it is almost 1 million. And Turks, Kurds, Arabs, Armenians, Assyrians made a way to live together. Maybe that is the dream that we have to have for all over Middle East. So Erdogan, but unfortunately Erdogan's ideology is trying to demolish that safe haven, because they don't want any kind of that role models in Middle East.
Why did you come to France, and is it important to be present at the event tonight?
French Armenian organization invited me as a guest of honor. I am here, of course, to meet Armenian friends and to just ask from the French authorities to show their responsibility about humanity, first of all, because equality and justice ideas spread from France, and so many democrats were inspired by these kind of ideas. If you believe in those kind of values, you need to support the democrats. So I'm here to tell to the French authorities and my friends to ask about the responsibilities they need to take.
And to finish, do you have something you'd like to say to the Armenian diaspora in France?
Paremler, paremlisem, çoğu timim mahtem olur. Hayırlısı.